Allora, io direi che qua iniziamo a fare così. Raga, muto gli alert per la live, che sennò mi triggerò. E quindi Madonna, Raven, è andata benissimo. Lingsha easy skip. Sì, mi ricordo un po' Robin ai tempi. Ok, ci siamo. Zitti tutti. Vabbè che sto parlando solo io. Oh!
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Madonna,
I'm
Master
your
Bull.
good buddy, March 7th. Before we ever went to the Xianzhou, we'd heard about the war dance ceremony, and now look! I am currently on the Xianzhou Luofu, where the ceremony will be held, bringing you the first on-site report.
Ah, questo è il palco del War Dance. Proprio lui, il Chad, il migliore.
Don't worry, Albert. I recently started training under my new masters, and those moves you just saw were legit. And look at my outfit. Isn't it just
Madonna, ma l'hanno fatto... Ok. Oh, è actually come essere in game, comunque. È carinissimo sta. È basso l'audio?
Hey, chat. Let us know how you
L'ho
feel
alzato
about
un
my
po', scusa.
outfit. Oh,
Va
thank
bene?
you. Thank you so much.
Va meglio?
As a host with many years of experience,
Okay.
let me remind our amateur host, who's only done this twice, it's time to start the program!
No, è venuto basta... Mi
right.
piace un sacco.
Up next, explore the Xianzhou with March 7th.
We're not at that part yet!
All for just $19.99. This special discount is only available from the Interstellar Shopping Network.
What the heck have you been watching on the day?
Sta facendo promozione per l'IPC? Cosa... Vabbè.
Time for the expert to take over. What you learn? Play the trailer!
Si è già incazzato Olbert, abbiamo appena iniziato. Wait, trailer.
Welcome everyone to the War Dances Knockout Stage.
Wait.
Brought to you live.
Luca?
The fighters are ready. The final showdown begins now.
Spicy, stimulating.
Ma perché cosa c'entra Luca?
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Oh, chi è quel tipo? Fermi!
The disciples of Sanctus Metis.
Chi era quel tipo?
Looks like
Wait.
the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Era un precettore, si vede.
Feixiao, the boys of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately! I venture forth to hunt.
Madonna.
I'll see the general's duty through to my last breath.
Must pull.
It's inevitable! Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Adoro quando spoilerano tutta la storia di entrega. Adoro.
Betrayed the Alliance. We're both monsters that were born for war and die for war.
Pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Ho visto Jingliu. Ho visto Jingliu per un frame, sono sicuro. Sono sicuro che ho visto Jingliu per un frame. Ah, ci hanno spoilerato tutto. Let's fucking go. Non vedevo l'ora, raga. È il momento migliore quello. Non vedevo l'ora, non vedevo l'ora. E allora, cos'è? Questo è il codice, l'ho sbagliato? Aspetta. Allora, DV3, FKW, Z4, NUG7, ok. E intanto li metto anche su Discord nella sezione annunci e codici. Codici live, li mettiamo qua. Ok. Perfetto, così ce l'abbiamo tutti. Hanno spoilerato tutto, grazie. Sì, esattamente. Tra l'altro hanno fatto vedere uno dei precettori dei Vidiadar. Molto interessante, aveva un design molto figo.
2.5 Flying Aureus shot to Lupine Rue special program. I'm sure you all are brimming with anticipation after seeing that trailer. With that in mind, let's send it back over to our correspondent on the Xianzhou
ma Olbert
and see
pullabile
what's been
quando?
happening there.
Olbert pullabile quando?
Hello, March 7th. March 7th, we're in the Xianzhou. March 7th,
yeah,
we're in the Xianzhou. Could you briefly
yeah,
describe to us? There's a little delay. How about this, March 7th?
Then I'll
Why
just
don't you
get
just say-
started.
Perfetto, sono stravolati
I'll be quiet.
Dear viewers, I am at the venue where the war dance will take place.
Okay.
The Sky Splitter. Let me tell you a secret. It seems like something big will happen on the Xianzhou.
Voglio capire se è una
in
nuova
this very
mappa.
spot. One of the
March 7th? No, don't disconnect at the most important part.
10 su 10, perfetto.
Turn the
Realistico, realistico Spac, cioè perfetto.
Our outdoor broadcast, so let me introduce the very special guest for today's
Feixiao.
program.
Chi è che c'è?
The new cauldron master of the
Lingsha,
Xianzhou
okay.
Lawfu's Alchemy Commission, Lingsha.
I am Lingsha. It's a pleasure to meet everyone.
Ok.
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
E c'è Feixiao.
Feixiao!
No, ma quello è qui nel...
General Feixiao is busy dealing with some very important things, so she asked the Luofu to have someone fill in for her.
And finally, the Shadow Guard
Ma-
of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ma no!
Moze!
Here.
Let's once again welcome everyone with a warm round of applause.
Ma no!
March 7th, are you there?
Ma mi hanno scammato Feixiao!
Are we back?
Looks like March might have a problem.
Cioè no,
Is
Win
it serious?
va benissimo.
Looks like the issue hasn't been fixed yet. My deepest apologies to your
No,
guest.
ma comunque guarda,
Mr.
cioè,
Albert,
guardate
there's
Feixiao
no
qua,
need
ma
to
è bellissimo.
apologize.
Oh
These
madonna.
things happen. We all understand.
Ne pullo 3.
Please do not stress so much. It's not good for
Ne
your
pullo
health.
3.
Miss Lingsha is so right. Then let's just focus on our studio for now. At the end of the last version, some not so great things happened on the Lawfu.
Mr. Albert, are you saying?
Ok, da questo va
They've
avanti,
invited
chiaro.
so many people
Ok.
to this war dance. It's a huge deal.
Ok,
How
da
could
questo va
something like a
avanti.
prison break in the shackling prison
A
happen now?
prospettiva sì, Dante,
Mr.
infatti.
Albert, let's suppose you wanted permission to exceed this program's budget. Would you follow all the right procedures to get your request approved? Or would you mix it in with a bunch of other applications the day before a public holiday?
How did you know
I just mean, the war dance, with the chaos of all the visitors from abroad, provides a similar opportunity for someone to take advantage of. Suppose, also, a little rabbit snuck into this studio. Would Mr. Albert let it hide and chew on the wires? Or would he put a few carrots on the table to try and catch it?
Rabbits don't chew on wires.
I think Miss Lingsha is just using an analogy.
I get it. Setting a bait. Is this what General Jingyuan meant by wash away the dregs?
Let me
Ok,
see
praticamente-
what speech the general left for me.
Era tutto
It
programmato
says
per
we
cambiare i
need to take
programmi
this opportunity to
della
get the
live. Ok,
Luofu
ok,
a
ok. È
good
tipo un...
cleanup?
Ok. Lingsha Master Plan per cambiare i... cosa diceva nella live
Please
praticamente.
be assured. The Cloud Knights have already arrived at the shackling prison to begin rescue efforts. General Feixiao will personally lead her troops in capturing the
Niente, dai.
escaped force and criminals and ensure the safety of the surface
Marcia è
of the
sulla
Luofu.
nave. Sì, sì, Tommy, quella è la nave del torneo, ma
Yuan
non ho
will go to
capito.
the shackling prison and investigate how this incident played out, while General Huayan will assist with overseeing the affairs at the Lawfu's 6 commissions.
Questo è il recap della...
Here the generals
della
are
post
involved makes me feel better already. But what about Mr. Zhao Cho? He's still with the Borson.
General Feixiao says she knows Zhao Cho has his own reasons for doing this, whether it's to pin down the enemy or gather intelligence. Ooh, I hope Zhao Cho takes care of himself.
I'll find him. I promise.
Frozen green!
Ma è la nuova voce di Moze quello?
The time.
If I may be so bold to
È la
ask,
nuova voce
there's
di
one
Moze
thing
quello,
I
è vero?
don't understand. If Hulei is the Foxian's greatest enemy,
Holy shit,
why hasn't the Yaoqing gotten rid of him in these past 700 years, but
Jesus.
instead just sent people to visit him?
Apparently, it has something to do with never dying in eternal punishment or something. My notes suggest asking General Jing Yuan later.
Ok, stanno parlando dei vari personaggi protagonisti della patch. Sento la situazione di Zhou, Hulei, Feixiao, robe che sappiamo già della 2.4 in ogni caso. Tieni no.
Hey, March!
Oddio, è comparsa March hologram, ok.
Seems like it's not lagging anymore on my end. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ok, non lagga più, vabbè.
Where are we in the program now?
Where you defeat Hulei.
Huh?
Dove siamo nel programma dove sconfiggi
That's
Hulei?
enough jokes for
Wait!
now. The audience is getting impatient, Mr. Albert. Let's start the next segment.
No, ma come dove tu sconfiggi Hulei? Ma... Guarda che se va così mi incazzo. Guarda che se va veramente così mi incazzo di brutto. Ok, Madonna. Allora, come fai a non pullarti? Come fai a non pullarti? Come fai a non pullarti?
As we all know,
È
General
impossibile.
Feixiao never loses in battle and is known as the vanquishing general in the Alliance. Today, we're lucky to get a look at the general's heroism in battle.
The General said.
Tommy.
Great victories are won by the whole army.
Non ho le pull,
It
ecco
would be
come
quite
tu anche quello.
narcissistic and inappropriate of me to take all the credit.
Lacking general, lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
We can also
ha
add
ripetuto la frase
lacking
che
in
c'è.
care for others' opinions of her, lacking in respect for her doctor's advice, and lacking in peers when she's had too much to drink. That's what Zhao Cho said, and I agree.
Ok,
that
Moze
really
e Zhou
true?
la prendo per il culo
Everyone has their
per
own
come
way
si
of
chiama
doing
lei
things.
e gli danno altri.
I find
ok.
this kind of general very interesting. But still, you should really listen to your doctor.
Uh-huh. Gotta follow the doctor's orders. The storyteller always talks about how General Feixiao leads the charge in battles. I just never thought she'd be so... What's the word again? Careless?
Carefree.
I heard the
Ok,
verdant
praticamente è
knights of the
spericolata
Yaoshi
quando va in guerra
are
per
an
Cairoban.
elite force composed mostly
No,
of
Afi, no.
Foxians. They're the arrowheads in the hunt for abominations. And their fighting style is exactly like General Feixiao's.
I leave the strategizing to people like Jing Yuan and Yao Guang. My duty is to be the arrow that helps pierce the hearts of the enemy.
Bellissimo Guina che vuole rifare la voce di
I've
Feixiao.
recently been learning
Ok.
some Xianzhou martial arts. Did General Feixiao leave any training secrets that you could share with me?
Ha fatto vedere il trailer.
The general didn't mention anything. But according to Su Shang, on the Yao Qing, they probably do 60 sets of strength exercises and then run 20 miles for cardio.
I think I underestimated the Yao
Ok, sulla Yao Xing fanno un
general
po' di
used to
allenamento in
train
più
me this
rispetto
way.
alle altre
It's
navi.
not
ok?
bad.
Isn't there a saying like, life lies in movement? Running makes you happy, so everyone should give it a try.
Only with the most extreme self-discipline can you become stronger than everyone else. Next, let's take a look at the general's heroism in battle. General Feixiao follows the path of the hunt and excels in all kinds of battles. Her basic attack and skill deal wind damage to the enemy using gun blades
Guarda che
and
bella
a
che c'è,
battle axe,
anche la posa è
respectively.
spettacolare.
The general
ok?
also works closely with her allies. After her teammates attack the enemy, Feixiao will launch a follow-up attack and increase the damage dealt to the enemy.
General Feixiao
Ok.
accumulates flying
Feixiao fa follow-up
auras
attacco ogni volta che un
every
alleato
certain number of
attacca.
attacks.
That's right. After she uses her skill, Feixiao will immediately trigger her talent's follow-up attack one time.
E se usa la sua
Which
skill
is
usa il
her
follow-up
ultimate.
attacco del
Feixiao
talento. ok?
consumes 6 points of flying Aureus and carries out a
L'ultimate si
series of
attiva
attacks
quando
on
ha
the
6
enemy
punti
with
che
her
guadagni
gun
quando gli
blades
alleati
or
attaccano,
battle
ok?
axe. Then she strikes the enemy with a final blow. Flying
Che
Aureus can
spettacolo, quanto è
accumulate
bello,
up to
madonna.
12
Che
points.
spettacolo.
Different combat strategies are needed to deal with enemies in different states. For example, the gun blades deal more damage to weakness-broken enemies. But if the enemy is not weakness-broken, the battle axe deals more damage.
The Merlin's
Cambia
claws
arma in base a se il
swoop
nemico
down,
ha lo
striking the
scudo o
enemy with
meno,
a force
ok?
that could shatter the skies.
Flying Aureus is the spiritus bestowed upon the general by the rainbow. It's the source of her power and her duty.
Ok, anche lei ha una specie di Lightning Lord
Using it
dato
during
da Lan.
exploration
Ok.
increases her movement speed and pulls in multiple enemies within a certain radius. If the general attacks while in her
Ma che
technique,
figo!
the enemies pulled in will enter combat and she will deal damage to all of them. The
Ma è un
general will
MMO
also
questa
gain
roba qua,
flying
wait,
Aureus points, and the more enemies pulled in, the higher her
Ma ha dato
damage.
l'MMO
The
vibes.
Azure
vabbè.
Dragon draws forward, and the flying Aureus lies in wait. The grace of General Feixiao is truly admirable.
Ok.
Let's just say she doesn't care what others think of her when she gets worked up.
We
nello
also
Curious
have
Day
another
Trotter,
little
aspetta.
announcement. General Feixiao's animated short and myriad Celestia videos will be released soon. I'm really looking forward to them.
Ok, Myriad, Celestia e corto animato di Feixiao.
General
Let's fucking
Feixiao
go.
will also
Nice.
introduce a brand new
Okay.
trial for the Trailblazers called Echo of War Inner Beast Battlefield.
Nuovo Echo of War, ok. Ah, è quello il... Wait, Feixiao è un boss settimanale? Ma perché io non ne ho quelle animazioni?
Looks
Scusa.
like our tradition of fighting friends wherever we go continues.
Ma le voglio...
I smell the scent of blood.
Ma le voglio
This
giocabili
flying
quelle
Aureus
animazioni, ma
state
scusa.
seems unusual.
Yes, the opponent in this trial is a shadow of the general. And an
Sì, comunque
apparition of
abbiamo
flying
Feixiao
Aureus,
come boss
the
da
ecliptic
affrontare,
inner beast.
a quanto
As
pare.
the
E
saying
diventa il boss
goes, if
settimanale.
you know yourself and know your enemy,
È un nuovo, un nuovo boss
100
settimanale.
battles.
Ma sono
Before you
bellissime
take
le
on the
animazioni, era
general's
spettacolare.
trial, I prepared an exclusive Battlefield report for you.
No, ignore.
Ecliptic Inner Beast and Shadow of Feixiao have 3 phases. Ecliptic Inner Beast will join the battle starting from
Ah,
the
ok, ce l'ho
second
full
phase.
spoilerano, ok,
Different
perfetto.
parts of the beast can separately apply different debuffs to our
Mette
team.
debuff a 3 barre di
In
vita.
battle, Shadow of Feixiao resonates with Ecliptic Inner Beast's parts. Resonate will cause the Inner Beast part's next action to be enhanced and greatly increase the threat they pose to the team. Shadow of Feixiao's ability deals massive damage to all targets. When using
Ma
this
che
ability,
spettacolo!
every part that is yet to be broken will increase the damage dealt by the ability.
Ma vado a
And the ability will enhance the
vado a farlo
parts
solo
that are
per farmi
not
menare,
weakness
ma-
broken.
It seems like the best strategy is to weakness break the inner beast parts in resonant states as quickly as possible. Then, Shadow of Feixiao is much less dangerous.
Ok, devi
Attacking
fare
the
weakness break a
broken inner
tutti,
beast
ok?
parts will deal even more damage to Shadow of Feixiao.
Ok.
After completing the trial,
È break
you will be
based.
able to obtain
È
auspicious
break based.
Lingsha and Moze's advanced trace materials. Friendly reminder,
Ok.
the advanced trace materials
Sia per
used
Moze
by
che per
General
Fe-
Feixiao is Regret of Infinite Okama. Next, I'd like to introduce the
Ok,
new
Feixiao usa quelli di
Master,
Fantilia, ma
who
Lingsha e
has
Moze
returned
usano
to
quelli
Law
nuovi,
Fu
ok.
From the Zhume,
Ha senso?
Miss Lingsha.
Eccola qua. Madonna, comunque sono carinissimi gli sbirilli che c'ha attorno. Non ho idea, torta, non ho la minima idea.
Miss Lingsha is as light and graceful as a wisp of smoke. And she has a very pleasant scent.
Sora.
You flatter me, Miss Gui. I am a healer, and I've always carried medicinal incense with me. I use fragrances to help me practice medicine.
Mazi,
and someone always ends up
evita.
sticking to me.
We had a healer on the show last time, but all we could smell was hot pot.
Dr.
Comunque è
Jiao
carinissima
Cho
lei,
focuses
proprio.
on nutrition and food as medicinal
È
therapy.
carinissima lei. sì.
I use incense to diagnose patients and am very sensitive to smell. After all, every person has their own unique scent.
What? Did I hear right? You use smell to diagnose illnesses?
A smell can convey a lot
Ok,
of
usa
information.
praticamente gli odori
For
per
example,
curare
While
malattie,
Mr.
per
Moze's
capire
scent is so
malattie.
faint that it's almost imperceptible, it seems to be a combination of fougere and woody notes, concealing many stories underneath. As for Miss Gray,
Dice che Moze ha un odore
I
particolare che
detect lively
nasconde le
notes of
storie,
fruit and the
ok?
refreshing scent of citrus. It must mean Miss Gray has very few worries.
No, non sono calze, Matte, è la sua trasformazione da
Really all that
videata.
amazing.
Cauldron Master, you're amazing.
Certo, Matte.
What about me, huh? What do I smell like?
Good.
Mr. Albert takes things in stride and is very clever. You have the scent of a very smart bird.
Oh, you.
Albert gli ha chiesto
No,
che odore
listen
ho,
back
gli ha
up.
detto che ha un odore di un
I
uccello
heard that
intelligente.
you
ok.
returned to the Law Food this time and urgently taken up the
Vabbè.
position of head of the Alchemy Commission. What's going on?
To be honest, after the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, the problems in the Lawfu Alchemy Commission that have accumulated over the years have finally come to the surface.
Il gufo è Elio,
Like
ti
rats
immagini?
leaving a sinking ship. Head them off at the pass.
Many healers are obsessed with medical research, but they very rarely communicate with each other.
Whew. The factions and cliques
Stiamo
are
parlando dell'Alchemy
complicated
Commission dello
and deeply
Shanzone.
entrenched.
Fortunately, I've traveled and studied on many Xianzhou ships, so I have a deeper understanding of the Commission's current...
Ha viaggiato per più navi dello
situation.
Shanzhou Lingsha,
I've
sai.
seen a lot of messy things, but it's rare to see something as messy as this.
Wow. The Cauldron Master must deal with a lot of trouble in her daily work, no?
Oh, that's just how work is. These problems can't be addressed or solved in one day, but I do my best.
But since I'm already here, I won't go easy.
Oh, what was it that Chinchua said? When the sky falls, there's always someone tall to hold it up. The Cauldron Master is both tall and capable. No matter how much trouble she faces, she'll be able to handle it.
Ok,
And
Marcella
I
che
hope
tira
your
fuori
words
cose che
ring
dice
true, Miss
Cinshue
March.
a caso, va
Oh,
bene?
and thank you to Mr. Albert for interpreting for me. The scent of this smart bird definitely has
Dark, sì.
gourmand notes.
I heard that not only is Miss Lingsha good at identifying people by smell, she is also quite capable in combat.
As a healer, I excel at using incense to heal others, but also weaken enemies. In combat, my skill deals damage to all enemies and restores HP for all allies.
Ok, cura tutti gli
Through my
alleati ad
talent,
area e fa
My
danno.
skill summons the incense beast, Fu Yuan. Fu Yuan launches a follow-up
Fu
attack during
Yuan
his
si
action,
chiamano i
dealing damage
conigli,
to
ok.
all enemies. It also dispels one debuff from all allies and restores HP.
Toglie debuff e
This
cura, ok.
incense beast looks so pink and
Ok, è un
soft.
follow-up
It's
attack che toglie debuff e
adorable.
cura. Quindi cura
It's a
d'aria,
creature
cura d'aria,
I
toglie
created
debuff.
from inside the incense burner, and it helps me in battle. But since it's an incense beast, it dissipates like smoke after a few actions.
Can we make it stay
Ah,
a
c'ha
little
un numero
longer?
massimo di
Yes,
volte che
it's
lo può
not
fare,
too
però.
difficult. When Fu Yuan is on the field, I only need to use my skill to increase its number of actions. When I
Ok,
use
aumenta il
my
numero di
ultimate,
azioni che può
I
fare
deal
il
damage
pet
to
quando
all
usa la
enemies
skill.
and heal all allies.
Questa è la
At the same
ultimate.
time, I inflict the befog state on all enemies. Enemies in this state also take more break damage.
Ok,
When I use
l'ultimate
my
fa
technique
danno,
before
cura d'aria e
entering
fa prendere
battle,
più break
I
damage ai nemici.
immediately summon Fu Yuan at the start of the next battle and inflict befog on all enemies.
E lo mette anche con la
Very
tecnica.
reliable
Ok,
Cauldron
ok,
Master.
ok.
With your
Cura,
help on the
ferma
team,
cura
your
d'aria,
allies
toglie
will be
debuff.
well protected.
Toughness damage fuoco, follow-up attack, break damage aumentato. Ok, cioè...
Even the sound is gone this
Va bene
time.
così.
Whoop, dog.
Va bene così.
This is the biggest fumble in the history of this program. I'm so
Non lo so.
What now?
Grazie Silver, grazie Rekan.
Mr. Moze, could you help us out and introduce yourself?
My name is
Moze
Moze.
Kit, sono
I'm General
curiosissimo.
Feixiao's shadow guard.
Mancava il dot e le aveva tutte. Eh sì, quello se l'è preso solo ciò. Quasi tutto, sì. Oh, lui è spettacolo, secondo me. Lui è bello, 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 bello. Bello, 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 belle le animazioni. Se lo mettevano 5 stelle ci credevo, madonna.
My work doesn't really lend itself
Se lo
to
mettevano
being in
5
the
stelle ci credevo.
limelight.
Yeah, we didn't really think that through.
It can't be helped. Mr. Albert, the General said this is Moze's first time doing a media interview. I apologize for his bluntness.
Oh, no worries. I used to
Bellissimo che sto
skilled
sempre
general.
incazzato nella versione
Need a shadow
civile.
guard to protect her?
Mr. Albert hasn't fully grasped the situation. A shadow guard working at the general
Si è wise
side
dopo che parla è
isn't the
sparito.
same as a bodyguard.
Mr. Moze is mainly in charge of gathering intelligence. He helps the
Ok.
general deal with matters that she can't personally deal with.
Could it be?
Si occupa di avere a che fare di cose che Feixiao non può fare direttamente, di raccogliere informazioni.
This man fights crime, often hiding in the shadows, taking the heads of his targets. He strikes with extreme brutality and has scared
È
off
bellissimo perché
many
c'è Olbert
people
che
who
dice cosa
intend to do
fa
evil.
Moze e c'è Moze che dice ma
Jiao
io
made
che
that
cazzo-"
all up. It sounds like there'd be feathers all over the place. That's not me. I clean up after myself.
Oh, you really are
Ok, ha detto lascia
perfectionist, Mr.
piume ovunque,
Moze.
dice non è
That's
vero, io
right.
pulisco
The
dove
general
posso,
said
non
when
ci
they were
sono,
all
non
eating
lascio
hot pot
piume
at
in
Jiao
giro a
Chou's
caso.
place, Jiao Chou went to answer the phone halfway through. When he came back, Moze had already cleaned up the pot and all the bowls.
I did what I needed to.
Mr. Moze,
Non ha-
what are you doing?
The floor is dirty.
Ah, è un maniaco della
Finally
pulizia anche, ok, è un
eliminating
maniaco
years
della
of
pulizia in
stubborn
generale, ok, ok. Ma ha
It's
fatto morire
indeed
questa roba, era carino.
Refreshing.
As expected of someone with so much
Ma poi con
initiative.
quella voce fa morire,
Let's
cioè.
take a look at how Mr. Moze
Levi, esatto.
performs in battle.
All right.
Mr. Moze is a lightning-type character following the path of the hunt.
Correct.
His skill marks a single enemy as the prey and deals lightning damage to it.
Yes.
Mr. Moze,
Che vada,
don't
sta
you
skill.
have anything to add?
Ok, la skill
Are
mette un
you
marchio sui
asking
nemici.
me to?
No.
Mette un marchio
All
sui
right,
nemici a
then.
9 stack.
My talent will allow me to enter the departed state while a prey exists on the field.
Ok, dopo che mette il marchio vai in uno stato speciale.
Fine, I'll continue then. In the departed state, after allies attack the prey, Moze deals additional damage to the prey. Mr. Moze's ultimate deals damage to a single target and launches a follow-up attack.
After I use my technique,
Spettacolare
I
il
will enter
follow-up
stealth
attack, ok.
mode. Attacking an enemy in stealth mode increases the damage dealt in combat.
10 steps
ha la
in,
tecnica di
one
Zela,
sling.
ok.
1,000 miles won't stay his pace.
Ok, l'ultimate fa
The
danno,
deed
fa
is
follow-up
done,
attack,
his
a
rays
9
are
stack
clean.
ogni cosa che
buries
era, ogni
them
2 o
all.
3 stack fa un follow-up attack e
Trace.
proca con gli attacchi degli
There's
alleati
another
anche uguale a
advantage of
Feixiao.
hiding.
Cioè sì,
When you're on a
non è
mission,
uguale a Feixiao, sì.
you can avoid getting the area or yourself dirty.
Well, not
È un altro
too
follow-up
far.
attacker
Yes.
comunque.
Let's take a quick break for our sponsors. The program will
Sponsor.
continue after.
Uè.
All right, dear audience, we now have some special news for you. In version 2.5's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character
Moze
Feixiao,
Asta Luca.
limited 5-star light cone.
Resolution shines in rate up, ok.
Boosted drop rate. In addition, a special warp
Bella
event will
life,
be
come
launched in the first half of 2.5. The limited 5-star characters, Robin
Robin
Black Swan,
rate up,
and Kafka
chissà
will
perché,
return
follow-up
at the
attack,
same time.
immaginavo.
The limited 5-star light cones, Flowing Night Glow, Patience is all you need, and Reforged Remembrance will also
Wait,
return.
back spawner.
I need to remind everyone that in this special warp event, the warp count for the guaranteed 5-star will be shared among the rerun banners and current limited banner.
What?
Switching banners during the warp will not reset the count for the guaranteed.
What?
And each limited character can only be acquired from their own respective banner.
Ci sono
The special
4
warp events
banner.
will open periodically, giving viewers more opportunities to invite their favorite characters
In fase
to
1.
join the team.
Kafka, Black
And if
Swan,
you
Robin
don't want to
Red.
invite them, you can still get more
Ma sono 3 must
Jades and
pool, sono
Trial
4
Stages.
must pool in una patch sola.
In version 2.5 second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Lingsha. The limited 5-star light cone, sent alone stays true, will also have a boosted drop rate.
Misha,
At the
Gwynaife e
same
Natasha.
time, the
Nuova
4-star
Lightcon, 4
cone,
stelle,
Shadowed
ok.
by Night, will be available in the second half warp event too.
Ant, tra l'altro.
Not to
ok.
mention the drop rates for the limited 5-star character, Topaz and Numby, and the limited 5-star light cone,
Anche
Moze
Topaz?
Blissful, will also be boosted.
No, tutte insieme no, io, tutte insieme no. No, cioè Robin, Topaz, Kafka, Black Swan, tutte insieme. Ma voi siete totalmente pazzi. Ma cosa godo? Ma cosa godi? Ma è una merda. Ma fa schifo. Ma tutto insieme è super bat. Ricordo che il singolo banner era pazzo dopo, non questa che abbiamo fatto ora. Questo è il codice comunque. Questo è il codice comunque. Robin, Topaz, Feixiao.
Welcome back, dear
Lingsha,
viewers.
Black
Up next,
Kafka.
we will be introducing the latest news about the war dance ceremony. but our communications with the on-site reporter have
Patch
been
complicato.
restored.
Leave it to me.
Patch complicato.
Mr. Albert, where is the connection port in the studio?
Huh? What happened?
I brought back the footage.
Ah, ok.
Hi, Albert. That was so scary. Someone with a hoodie suddenly gave me a hard drive and said something about connecting to the studio.
Ah, ok, Moze è andato
going
direttamente
on?
lì di persona, ok.
I used a hard drive to bring back March 7th's footage, and I'll use it to send over the studio's footage. It's very simple.
Looks like we
Aspetta
can
che mi
continue
sposto.
the program.
Aspettate che mi sposto di nuovo.
So this is how you solve the problem. Will it not be too difficult for Mr. Moze
Yeah,
to
so
run
mi ero
back and
dimenticato.
forth like that?
Why? It's just running.
My apologies.
Then thank you for your hard work, Mr. Moza.
Ok.
Hey, March 7th, can you hear me?
Yes, Albert. The highly anticipated war dance is about to begin. And it'll take place on the Sky Splitter right
Ah, qua
behind
stanno
me.
riniziando con quello che stavano dicendo all'inizio, ok. Mappa
We're in
nuova.
the port side audience seats on the upper floor of the Sky Splitter. The venue for the competition is just below us. Soon, the most anticipated event, the Lawfu Ringmasters match, will be held here. To prepare for the war dance, the Xianzhou Lawfu transformed this old military battleship into the venue for the competition.
Bella.
So on the Sky Splitter, you can see many traces of military weapons. Like this huge cannon! This was the main cannon the Sky Splitter was equipped with. It's now used for ceremonial gun salutes. Whenever a ceremony convenes, the Sky Splitter will fire a salute. Apart from the competition venue on the deck, the different cabins on the Sky Splitter have also been transformed
Carina
into
l'idea che
different
abbiamo una mappa
areas
su una
to
nave.
serve the contestants, tourists, and the media.
Chiaramente stile
Farther
Shenzhou, come
down,
sono
there are
state
more
sì.
areas like the contestant training area and the Starskiff entry and exit hole.
Ok.
Currently, the war dance is still open for registration. If
Voglio
you're
capire come ci
interested in
arriva qua
participating,
Luca a
you
piedi.
can sign up in the reception hall. We look forward to everyone
Sembra
coming to
carina,
the
sembra
Sky
grande
Splitter,
anche, madonna.
March 7th, bringing you this latest report.
Thank you, March 7th. The Luminary War Dance, the highlight of this trip to the Xianzhou, will finally convene in version
Ok,
2.5.
evento
Totally.
e ci sono gli Aileron di
Lots
marzo.
of people
Oh, God.
signed up. Shangshang's participating too. The general also says,
Making friends through martial arts is one of my favorite things to do. If I were allowed to, I'd go and fight a few rounds
Aspetta, ma
too.
quello è Nambi.
If the general participated, there'd be nothing to compete
Wait, ma
for.
c'è Nambi.
To keep the competition
C'è
interesting,
Topaz nello
the
Shenzhou.
best masters aren't allowed to participate.
Ok, sarà una bella patch.
I'm guessing that the crew of the
Ok, sarà una
Astro Express chose
meravigliosissima
not to
patch.
participate for the same reason.
Of course. After thinking it through, we decided to keep our reputation.
Ok,
a
comunque un
secret
altro evento
and
dove ci
let
danno
the
gli Aileron di
Trailblazer
marzo.
play the role of the gray-haired coach who doesn't understand
Evento enorme
martial
come
arts.
prima dove c'erano
At the
gli Aileron
same
di marzo.
time, a red-haired, iron-armed young man from Bellabog has also come to the Xianzhou Lawfu.
E hanno confermato che c'è
Is
Luca,
that
sì.
the planet that was once hidden in a
È una
snowstorm?
no, non è una light con
I have
quella,
heard
non è
very
una light
little
con
about it.
quella, è tipo lo sfondo
It
del
seems that
telefono. quello.
routes from Bellabog
Guarda
to
le
other
armi,
worlds
le
have
vedo le
now
armi.
opened up.
That's right. This young man's name is Luca.
Non le riconosco.
Now
però.
that these routes have been restored, he's come to the war
C'è
dance
Butil,
with the
c'è
mission
Argenti.
of showing off Bellabog's style to the entire cosmos for the
Yanxing.
first time. He represents the hopes of the entire planet.
The young man is leaving the nest for the first time and will be in an unfamiliar place. If he has no one to guide him, he will likely run into many obstacles.
Don't worry, Miss Lingsha. Don't forget that the Trailblazer is also coming to the Sky Splitter. Our dear Trailblazer is known for being a kind-hearted person. They'll definitely not sit by and watch an old friend flounder around like a fish out of water. During the war dance, the Trailblazer will become Luca's gold medal coach and fight with him through all the challenges.
Il Trailblazer
According
diventa
to
il
the
coach di
intel I've
Luca.
collected, the Luminary War Dance event consists of multiple competitions.
Ah, siamo noi,
In
Luca!
each competition,
okay.
contestants must first participate in a point-based tournament to earn points, and only after accumulating a certain number of points will they qualify for the face-off match of that competition.
That's right. Our contestant Luca needs to defeat key opponents in each face-off match one by one before he can face the ringmaster Yin Xing in the final showdown.
Ma è la stessa...
In order to show that the IPC takes this event seriously, the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation will also participate in the war dance under the
Comunque è la
guidance
stessa
of
struttura
Coach
dell'evento di
Topaz.
prima, ve lo dico.
They may even face off against Luca in the competition. In addition, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill and the Knight of Beauty Argent.
Sti due sono ovunque insieme ormai, cioè sti due ormai girano insieme proprio.
The Trailblazer will need to help Luca
Culo e
display
camicia
his
sti
martial
due,
prowess to
cioè,
the fullest extent and earn the support of the audience. The two sides of the match will individually earn vibes based on how much the audience supports either side.
So, the audience outside
Best
the ring
copy.
can provide assistance?
It's just increasing audience participation and providing a more immersive experience.
Completing
no,
designated actions during the match and achieving highlights will greatly increase your vibes, and conversely cause your opponent's vibes to decrease. When either participant's vibes reach the maximum, the match will enter the enhanced inspiration state. The participant who earns the audience's
Sarò
support
onesto?
will gain stronger buffs.
La parte
and
dove mi
easily
spiegano
win the
l'evento
match.
preferirei non
Alright
vederlo.
then, March 7th. Is there anything you want
Tanto
to
non me lo
add?
ricorderò mai e...
Watching the
A
preparations for
prescindere,
the war
onestamente, ma
dance with all
comunque,
of
vabbè.
you has my hands itching for more. It just so happens
Mio take
I've learned a
personale,
few
ma-
moves from my masters. So why don't I take the opportunity to show them to everyone? What's
Ok.
this?
C'è Marcia che fa cose a caso, ok, vabbè.
You better believe I'll reach the top of the war dance with my skills. When that happens, you'll all have to call me Sword Champion March 7th. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
I don't know if you become sword champion.
Classica
but I do
Marcia.
know sword
Non posso
champions
manco
live
dire niente
themselves.
perché è identica come in game,
Well,
onestamente.
I am still learning. But I think that everyone who's coming to participate in the war dance this time will have profound martial arts skills. And we'll all be first-class masters.
That's right. We are all looking forward to enjoying a spectacular war dance ceremony.
Ok.
I found the problem. This guy chewed through the wires. That's why there was a problem with March
Cos'è un
7th's
maiale?
connection.
Ma è un maiale?
Isn't this a tusk fur? I have one too. It is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can
Raga, so che
reduce
sono in mezzo alle
well-being
balle, ma
and
cambiano
relieve
schermo. Ah,
anxiety
senti,
and
qua,
depression.
Ok.
Such a lively tuskbird. Does it take after its owner?
This
È un
is a little
tapiro?
sudden, but its owner is the Trailblazer. That's right. Trailblazers can obtain the pet Tuskbird by completing activities related to the Luminary War Dance and summon it to their side. Hopefully it can cheer you up. Thanks to Mr. Moze for discovering it.
What?
Oh,
È un sistema pet?
so lucky.
The team is currently fixing the line. Let's proceed.
Great. Let's check out the other exciting
Abbiamo
events
i
this
pet?
version has to offer. Riding the wave of the
Ok,
War
questo è un
Dance
altro
ceremony,
evento, ok.
the Lufu's Realm Keeping Commission has organized a temple fair
Abbiamo un
offering
sistema
different fair
aperto.
activities at locations like
Non so cosa
the
serva,
Artisanship
non
Commission,
ne ho la minima
the
idea.
Shackling Prison, the Sky Splitter,
Banner
and
dei
the
petti in
Divination
arrivo, ti
Commission.
immagini?
For instance, The fun inventory arrangement gameplay that Trailblazers loved is
Aspetta,
making
cos'è
a
sto evento,
comeback.
poi?
Trailblazers will need to stack cargo on star skids to
No,
reach the shipping targets.
c'ho gli
Every
incubi.
temple fair activity has both normal
No, è durato 8
ascension
ore
difficulties.
l'ultima volta.
After finishing all the normal
No.
levels, you can unlock the ascension difficulty.
Complete different
Oh,
activities
santo
to
Dio.
collect rewards.
Using the shackling
È
prison as a
durato
stage
8
for the
ore
festival
l'ultima
is
volta sto evento.
rather strange.
It's also to spice up the judges' free time with some fun cultural activities.
Vabbè, in teoria dura
and
meno perché è un
bring
eventino,
everyone
no?
closer together.
Amazon Simulator,
and,
sì.
and that's not all. There's also a fresh update to the Divergent universe.
Ok.
This time, the Divergent universe brings us new curios, weighted curios, and occurrences.
Ok, questo è quello che abbiamo
along with
letto
some
l'ultima
tweaks
volta
having been
nelle
made
news che
to
ci hanno dato, no?
existing
Nuovi
equations,
curio,
weighted
ok?
curios,
Nuovi
and
blessing, nuovo tutto nel
The goal
Divergent.
is to provide Trailblazers with a wider range of battle experiences and
okay.
gameplay modes. The adventure domain in the Divergent universe now features Cowboy Showdown and
Le mie skill issue in
Firepower
Divergent
Challenge.
Universe aumenteranno a
Each challenge has different
dismisura.
objectives, wherein Trailblazers need to achieve
Queste
the
sono
highest
nuove
scores
adventure
possible
in
to earn
Divergent
adventure
Universe.
rewards.
Ci
During the
sta,
challenges,
è carino.
reward
ecco.
targets such as cosmic
È carino,
fragment
ci
targets
sta.
and curio targets will randomly appear.
Ah, ti possono apparire i
will
curio e i
grant
frammenti per
corresponding rewards,
prenderli?
adding bonuses to the
Ah
trial.
sì, dai, è carino, ci sta, bello, bello, bello.
This thing is
Ah,
interesting.
provo, mi piace.
It seems to improve eyesight and agility.
Ci sta, ci sta.
Mr. Moze, would you like to give it a try? If not, I'm up next.
Direct face-offs don't suit me.
Ci sta,
If I
prova.
must pick one,
Non si va più in
it'll be
adventure.
surging
Ma no, è carino,
firepower.
dai.
Yeah! Since you're here, why not join the fun? We've added Adventure Arcade near the Divergent Universe's activation device on the Radiant Feldspar. In the arcade, you can try out a variety of new and old adventure modes. Miss Lingsha, if you've got some extra time on your hands, you should give
Cioè,
it a
se
try,
vuoi
too.
allenarti con le
No, definitely check
adventure,
it out.
t'hanno messo un adventure simulator nella nave dove c'è il
Aside from that,
Divergent.
Dr. Ratio has added more path equations to the Divergent universe, allowing Trailblazers to explore even more trails.
Così andiamo con
Synchronicity
Feixiao a
level
prendere i
has also been
trotter a
increased to
spam.
level 80, and the
Ok, livello
research of
aumentato a 60,
geniuses
80 lo
and
sapevamo già.
Mennonites continues.
Oh!
That's not all. The Divergent universe has also added 2 new planar ornaments.
Banana
Lushaka,
Amusement
the
Park,
Sacred Sea,
Sunken
and the
Lushaka.
wondrous Banana Amusement Park.
Lord,
In the next
Lord.
update, players can look forward to the release of Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Mecha.
Ah, ok, questa è per le
and
ascensioni dei
Stagnant
PC.
Shadow,
Elettro
Shape of
e
Clone.
vento.
By
Ok,
completing
sono
the
nuove
challenge,
ascensioni per
you can
Moze
obtain the
e
Lightning type
Feixiao.
character Ascension Material, Nail of the Beast Coffin, and the Wind type character Ascension Material, a Glass
C'è
of the
il logo
Besotted Era.
dell'IPC sul
These
primo.
materials will be used by Masters Moze and Feixiao
C'è
respectively.
il logo dell'IPC
The
sul
Planar
primo.
Fisher and Rome with the Strange Events are also making a comeback.
Doppio drop, ok.
Viewers, be sure to grab
Doppio drop,
those
ok.
double rewards. Whew.
All that info in one breath. Take it easy on yourself, Albert.
Ok. Beh,
Nice
minchia,
work,
comunque...
man. Let's take a short break. There are even more great things ahead.
Ok, terzo codice. 2PK. Vabbè, raga, perché ha preso la pubblicità non sta succedendo un cazzo, quindi... Ok, codice. Codice anche... Ok, tutti i codici sono su Discord. Cosa, Leo? Di fate la sub con Prime gratis, ma vale, non ce la fa, non ce la faccio. Non ce la faccio, non ce la faccio. Ah, è vero, Kim. Non sono abituato. Ok.
Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've come to the end of the show.
I thought there was more to come. It's already the end of the show.
Here comes the exciting part.
Oh.
What the audience loves most. The never-ending, never-absent gift of Odyssey!
Ok, ci piace.
Aren't you saying anything? Before they guess, always shout that with me!
You're right. That's actually pretty exciting.
Però abbiamo 3 rerun.
Right.
4
Also in
rerun.
version 2.5, we've added new system optimizations for our
Quality of
audience.
life?
Oh, tell us about it.
Version 2.5 introduces a new pre-battle difficulty selection feature and the option to reselect the difficulty after a failed battle. Trailblazers can choose between casual mode and normal mode when facing formidable enemies.
What?
If you want a more laid-back adventure, Trailblazers can opt
Hanno
for the
messo
casual.
l'easy mode della storia.
Is it using some type of secret
Credo.
instrument to weaken enemies?
It's dimensional tech. You
Hanno
can
messo
also
la easy
call
mode
it
della storia.
Metaverse tech.
Finally connected! The show hasn't finished yet, right?
Not yet. We're just about to say goodbye to everyone.
Aww. It's been a really long day. Well, at least I managed to catch the end. I'd like to express my gratitude to Interastral Peace Media,
l'hanno
the
fatto come
Warden
Honkai Impact,
Ceremony
esatto, sì,
organizers,
stessa
my
cosa.
two masters, and most importantly, the Trailblazers for their encouragement.
Ma è solo per le robe della storia, no? Nel senso.
March 7th, get it out with the acceptance speech.
I saw that other shows always end with a lot of thank yous. Anyway, I look forward to seeing everyone on the Sky Splitter and wish all of the contestants the best of luck.
Ok.
March nailed it. I could never say it that nicely. And at the end of the show, General Feixiao asked me to deliver these words to everyone. From providing testimonies to being entangled in
Messaggio
the
di
shackling
Feixiao.
prison incident, the Trailblazers are valued guests of the Alliance, who have come to our aid numerous times, only to face dangers repeatedly. There is undoubtedly a shortcoming in our hospitality, and we take full responsibility. We will swiftly address this crisis and provide a vibrant war dance for everyone to enjoy. At the same time, I would like to take this opportunity to present a small gift to the Trailblazer on behalf of the Xianzhou Alliance, wishing them a
Ok.
smooth journey ahead.
Me le prendo.
Should the
Me
Astro
le
Express
prendo.
face any difficulties in the future, don't hesitate to
Me
reach
le
out.
prendo.
The Yao
Non
Qing
mi,
is
non mi
always ready to
lamenterò,
help.
onestamente.
Great! Thank you,
Non mi
General
lamenterò,
Feixiao.
onestamente,
Thank
me
you,
le
Xianzhou
prendo.
Alliance. Let's all look forward to the opening of the war dance together.
Non mi
Catch you
lamenterò.
all in the next episode.
Ok.
Bye!
Wait, March?
Direi che
There's
non mi
something
lamenterò.
behind you.
Huh? What? Hey, isn't that...
If Albert's on the Sky Splitter, then who's this sitting here?
Wait,
Someone here wants double pay.
wait.
I really hope you understand where I'm coming from. Of a strong desire to improve myself.
See? There you
Wait,
go
ci sono
again.
due Albert. What? Ma... Wait. Ma no, ma in che senso? Aspetta, what the fuck?
Sky Splitter, and
Aspetta, dov'è?
together.
Aspetta,
Catch you
dov'è?
all in the next episode. Bye!
Wait, March? There's something behind you.
Huh?
Wait, what the
What?
fuck?
Hey, isn't that...
Cos'è? Cosa che... Oh, Dio. Oh mio Dio. Oh Madonna santa, gli incubi. È un esperimento di Rommei? È ratio? Ma no che non è ratio. Ma come fa a essere ratio? Uh... Oh mio Dio. Alberto III. Ah. Grazie, io. Ah. E il terzo codice, tieni Mary. Ma cos'è? Ah, oh mio Dio. Ok, comunque c'è un sacco di roba. Ciao Kira, buon appetito. C'è un sacco di roba, oh mio Dio. Dobbiamo fare un recap.